Hi, welcome to Imagine with ImagineWithIlluminArt. My name is Ellie, and today we're going to be making macaroni marionettes. Before we start making our marionette, let's learn a little bit about them. Historians first saw marionettes in ancient Egypt, where they were used for rituals and passing down stories. Modern marionettes first started in Sicily, Italy in the 1700s, where they were used for an art form called opera of puppets. The use of puppets for entertainment, storytelling, and theater spread throughout Europe until it made its way to Salzburg, Austria, where in 1913 the Salzburg Marionette Theater opened up, and it is still showing full-length puppet shows today. A popular marionette puppet that you may know is Pinocchio, the puppet that wanted to be a real boy. You see how he has strings attached to his hands and feet? That's what makes him a marionette puppet. Our marionette will be a bit simpler than Pinocchio. The materials we'll need is string, tape of any kind, a pair of scissors, 2 pencils or popsicle sticks, and a handful of macaroni, or elbows, or rotini, or even beads if you have them. The first thing you're going to do is take your 2 pencils or popsicle sticks and your tape. Make a cross with your pencils and tape them together right in the middle. I'm using my rainbow duct tape because that's what I have at home, but you can use any kind of tape or even yarn. If you tie it tightly, it just needs to make an X like this. Next, you'll take your string and measure and cut 4 pieces that are your wingspan. That's from one fingertip across the chest to your other fingertips. One piece of string will go on one end of a pencil. Another piece of string will go on another end of the pencil. And the other 2 pieces will be taped together in the middle of your X. Take your 2 middle strings and tie a little knot about 6 inches from where they're taped to your pencils. You can guess what looks right. Now put 1 noodle on each of those strings and tie the string together again. And now you've made the head of your puppet. Now take the other 2 strings and add about 4 noodles to each string. You can add more or less if you'd like, but I use 4. These will be your puppet's arms. Now take those arms and make sure they're dangling out nicely so that the noodles start just below your head. Take the end of your arms, bring them in toward the little knot under your puppet's head, and tie all 4 of your strings together. And now you're on to the torso. Put another 4 noodles on all 4 strings together for the torso. And tie a knot one more time under the torso. And then you're already on to the legs. For the legs, we're just going to repeat what we did for the arms, but each leg has 2 strings that you're putting through the noodles together. Let's use 5 noodles for the legs. Once you've finished stringing those noodles, tie another knot at the bottom of each leg. You should have a full noodle human now. All we need to do is attach the feet strings to the other 2 ends of the pencils. You may have some extra string you can cut off at the end. And there you go. You have a complete marionette puppet. To manipulate each part of the puppet, you just have to angle the correlating part of the pencil up or down, like this. Try it yourself. Marionette puppets take a little bit of work to learn to manipulate, so be patient and keep working on it. You're welcome to paint or color in marker on your puppet, but your plain noodle puppet looks great as is. You can make another one with your family member if possible, and then you can make puppet plays together. Thanks so much for watching this video. Check out the other videos on our channel, like and subscribe, and be sure to tell your friends.